Hi YouTubers, I called for this video because I overheard the review that Joe was giving his new Edme, and I think that he was being a little unfair, maybe a little bit biased, because our Joe here, as you all know, he prefers the dark beers. Now me, I actually would prefer something more like this. And this to me actually reminds me of like perhaps a woodchuck cider minus the apple. So I think that Joe is being just a little bit too hard on the Edme. I actually think this is a really good beer and one of my favorites that he has brewed. So I wanted you all to know that if you prefer something a little bit lighter, this is an excellent choice for you.
We were having a conversation earlier, that's why I grabbed the camera, and I think that if you were to take like a 312, I think would be the type, and sort of like an English house beer, and like pour them both in a glass, that you would have this one. It's got, like I said, that kind of spiky hop note and the spiky malt note, but it's got like a baseline sort of brew flavor to, beer flavor to it.
It's nice and creamy. I actually think that it's really smooth.
I don't think that it's creamy because I'm used to having the dark, like the nice Irish stouts or the oatmeal stout, which is awesome by now, guys. Seriously.
See, but you are biased. You're a dark beer biased.
I don't know.
I am not a beer fan normally. I do, however, like ciders. And this one, I think, is really similar to a cider, and I actually really prefer this beer over like the oatmeal stout. So totally depends on your taste. But I think that for the people that have that kind of taste, this would actually be a really, really good beer.
And we were actually talking about it too, that because this being the can kit, you can just put your malt extract, some hot water, mix it up, and then fill it up with cold water, and you got a brew done in 20-30 minutes, rather than like with some of the Midwest kits with the specialty grains and all that stuff, taking 3 to 5 hours depending on how intense you are with it. It's a great. I called it a great session beer. It's a very good flavored beer. It doesn't have any off taste. It's not like atrociously hoppy. It's not astringent, but it's got that nice bright note to it. It is lighter. It is kind of like a cider without the apple taste. I know that some other homebrewers have problems with kits developing the cider aftertastes. This does not have that cider aftertaste. When we're saying cidery, it's more of the just the general taste profile of the beer. It does not taste cidery at all. It's got that light, it's very carbonated. It's a very light, sort of bright flavored beer. So no cider tastes in this kit as of now. Anyway, hopefully it won't develop them over the next couple weeks. But yeah, it's a great session beer. I would be happy. I'm happy with how this turned out. I'm definitely happy with how it turned out. I could drink several of them, and it'll be a great beer to enjoy. But it's definitely not like a meal in a glass like I like. Like I love Guinness. I love the Irish stouts. I love the real dark beers, and this is a change for me. It's definitely a change, but I think it's good. I do think it's good.
I think it definitely rivals the 4 or 5 hour Midwest kits in quality, considering how much quicker this is. I think it's right up there for quality.
And this is actually something interesting. You guys just saw it there. She's drinking a beer. She does not drink beer.
No.
So I guess that's it is all your taste. So I'm sure Squidge here would enjoy beer, but he would probably enjoy. Squidge approves.
Squidge approves.
Some fajita.
He also likes fajitas.
Alrighty, well, thanks guys for watching.
Cheers.
Cheers. We just thought you might like to hear in on this conversation we had because I thought it was pretty interesting. So, until next time, we'll see you around.